aims to create an ecosystem, and we're looking to bring together entrepreneurs, intrapreneurs, thought leaders and industry experts to come together and to connect, to share ideas and to shape the industry going forward so that we really can recreate the financial services industry as we know it today. Financial services is changing. You've got changing forces such as technology, social media and the millennial generation, and financial services has to adapt to that. We've got to deliver goods that are actually relevant for a new generation, and we're hoping with Alpha Code that we can find those businesses and we can grow those businesses that are going to be relevant in the future. We're looking for, first of all, entrepreneurs who really want to change the world, who's saying that financial services need to be delivered differently and have a vision to deliver them in a fundamentally different way. And then we're looking for businesses that are sustainable. We're looking for businesses that are leveraging technology and are using technology to create new markets. We're looking for businesses that are really shaping the future and are going to have a massive impact on the landscape going forward. Well, to date, we've actually launched the Clubhouse. We've had 5 events. We have 150 people signed up in our database, and we have our first 25 entrepreneurial gold members. We've also made our first investment into a next generation business, which is an incredibly exciting business servicing the SME market, which is very underserviced in South Africa. We've modeled Alpha Code on a club, and the idea of a club is it's somewhere that you go to meet like-minded people. For example, if you join a running club, you're going to a running club so that you can meet other people and you can improve your performance. And if you're a runner, it doesn't matter if you're training for your first 5K or for the comrades. You're coming together and you're doing something that you love, and you're doing it to get better at it. And that's what Alpha Code is about. It's a membership base, but it's open to anyone who's interested in financial services. And that's what we wanted to do, was to create an open ecosystem and to say to people, if you want to be part of reshaping the future, join this club, be part of the conversation and help us build these businesses that are going to fundamentally reshape the landscape going forward. One of the big things is we need to service a very different consumer. Particularly in South Africa, we've got shifting demographics. We've got the rise of a fundamentally different consumer in the terms of the millennials who are using technology in a different way. And I think our current financial services landscape is geared towards very traditional products and talking to customers in a very traditional way. And we've got to think about, how do you interact with social media? How do you deliver goods that are actually relevant to a consumer's life? And how do you talk to a group of people that were historically disadvantaged and we're excluded from our financial services system? So I think we've got a lot of unique challenges in South Africa that we have to deal with going forward, and we can do that in a very exciting way. I think one of the biggest things about Alpha Code is that we're an incredibly diverse team. First of all, we've got women and we've got young black professionals on the team, and I think that's really important because financial services in South Africa has historically been dominated by white males, and I think that's led to services being delivered in a particular way and things being done in a particular way. And going forward, what has got us here is not going to get us to the future. So we've had to bring together a different talent pool. We've had to bring together different creative people that have access to different networks, that are connected to different types of people, so that we know that we're accessing the entrepreneurs that are building businesses that are relevant to the South Africa of today. And we feel our team is very representative of the South Africa of today. So I think there are some immediate results we would look for, and there's long-term thinking. So people need to join the club and feel that there is value immediately. They need to feel that they come to our events and they're meeting people who are like-minded and challenge their thinking straight away. They need to feel that there's benefit to coming here. In the longer term, we really hope that 10 years from now, we look back at it and say that by putting these people in the room together, by applying growth capital to different businesses, we fundamentally reshape financial services in South Africa. So Alpha Code is powered by RMI. I think that it's an incredibly brave thing of RMI to do, to recognize that its core portfolio companies the core business of its portfolio companies are under threat, and that it needs to apply a different lens to reshape it going forward. So that's why we've come up with a fresh brand. That's why we've come up with a slightly different team to also allow us to attract a different audience. But it is powered by RMI. So Alpha Code's role is to serve the community. That's what it's really here to do. It's to serve the entrepreneur, it's to serve the industry experts, and it's here to be a platform to plug into the existing ecosystem. RMI uses this tool to find those businesses that are interesting and apply the growth capital. So they exist alongside each other, but for RMI, this is a discovery tool for investments. I think what's hugely exciting is that financial services is so transformative. We've got so many people in South Africa that haven't previously been able to access financial services, and as I said, we've got an entire generation, this millennial generation, who are accessing financial services in such a different way. Banks aren't relevant to them in the way that they were to our parents. So I think to be part of that journey and to be interacting with these amazing young people who are so energized and see the world so differently, it's like a dream come true. To be able to work with entrepreneurs who have a vision for changing the world, that's what gets me up every day. For me, to be able to join RMI in this adventure was hugely exciting. It's such a courageous, bold move by an established financial services brand to be saying, let's go out there and reshape the industry. So that was what attracted it to me. This group has been part of building some of the most iconic businesses in the South African economy, and it's led by phenomenal people. The values of this firm is what I'm attracted to. I'm a very values-driven person, and I think the opportunity to work with people like the R&B founders, to work with people like the founders from Outsurance and Discovery was amazing, and to be mentored by them was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I started at McKinsey as a consultant, so that helped me analyze industries and to understand businesses at quite a fundamental level, at quite an operational level. I then also spent time at Standard Bank in corporate venturing, so I could understand how does a large corporate partner with entrepreneurial businesses to try bring innovation into the mainstream. I then was a founding member of a digital banking startup which got sold to CBA. So I've got an entrepreneurial background, and I have a deep understanding of what the entrepreneurs we're working with are going through as I've walked that entrepreneurial journey myself. So RMI is the most amazing company, and I'm so privileged to be working here. The values of the brand, honesty, integrity, doing good business, being values driven, are things that are very close to my heart, and it is so amazing to be working for a corporate that truly lives by those principles in all of its dealings. It's really exciting.